And here's what he had to say. So, Commissioner, it's really important. Two things. Congratulations. First of all, being in the Sport Business Handbook, which is more important to me than it is to you, but there are a lot of other people in there. And second of all, August 4, 20 years.
Yeah.
So, August 4, 1999, any idea that you'd be here 20 years from now presiding over a league where the average franchise value is $240 million and probably more, because Forbes always underestimates?
Yeah, I mean, never. I never expected it, Rick. So it's been a great 20-year ride. It's been hard, but enormously fulfilling. The league's in a great spot, thanks to our owners and all the people that believe in Major League Soccer, from our fans to our players to all of our administrators.
Well, watching the dynamic of a meeting like this and just sitting back and watching how you comfortably preside as any veteran commissioner / CEO would preside over a group that has ultimate confidence in you. It's got to be rewarding where, I don't want to minimize it, but a lot of this is on automatic pilot, and you can say something in a meeting and people will understand that that's the way it is without questioning it. How's that?
No, that's not true. I think it's getting
in theory, it's getting better.
The longer you're in it, Rick, I remember David Stern once told me that his life got easy when every single team that was around the table he had brought in.
Yeah.
So you have a relationship with those clubs from the time they're interested in coming into Major League Soccer, through their purchase process to their ongoing engagement with their club and with their city. So I know them all. I've known them all for a long time.
When the other leagues, and I'm really not, this is not about comparing you to the other leagues, although we could make a great pro rata case over the last 20 years. We won't do that because you're not going to take the bait. 20 stadiums, 7 new stadiums, $3 billion in construction, your people say. And when other commissioners take the lead, it's we got existing stadiums, so we'll get around to trying to figure it out. You were kind of on the hot seat early. You understood how important stadiums were to your deal, and you had to get a public-private partnership done in a model that it never worked before. Difficult.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, Rick. I mean, that is the story of our league over the last 20 years. Certainly one of the big stories. Billions and billions and billions of dollars invested in infrastructure, not just stadiums, but training grounds. And, that creates permanence, and it creates a home for our fans and our players.
And so the whole thing also, it's not just marketing, but it's substance behind marketing. Did you ever think that James Harden would be a significant piece of driving up the enterprise value of the MLS?
I never did, and I'm happy he has.
It's amazing, but it happens all over the country,
fun.
right?
It's cool.
Yeah, it definitely. And so television issues, Eric Shank's here today, other television executives understand as well the whole issue of where television's going, but yet there's more product, there's more diversity, there's Sinclair, there's RSNs, and that whole world.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we're in the content business. Live content's driving a lot of the energy in the over-the-top OTT world. The fact that we have a very young fan base that's very sanguine in the world of digital absorption and engagement, I think it bodes well for us.
One more comment that's interesting after watching you as a veteran incredibly adeptly fielding expansion questions relative to the people that, notwithstanding the fact you're not going to give it, want a commitment, not only today and where and how much and whatever, but it's got to be heartening to know that you got way more bidders and way more interest than you have spots.
I think it's a credit, Rick, to where soccer in America is. That it's a good value proposition for those who are interested in investing in sports. The sport is on the rise. We've got the World Cup coming in 2026. We've got lots and lots of energy around Major League Soccer, and you put all those things together, and successful people who've got money to invest and have a passion for sport and a particular passion for soccer, it seems to be a really good opportunity for them.
Yes and no. I mean, the no is, it's an environment of soccer, but over the last 10 years, you go from $30 million expansion fee to $300. What's that number? It's a big, like it's 100,000%. I don't know what the number is, but it's a pretty significant percent, and it's market driven.
Yeah, I mean, it is driven by sort of the increase in opportunity.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just about bidders. I've heard that story before. I don't care how many bidders you have. If something's not valuable, really smart people are not going to bid on it. Just because there are a lot of them doesn't mean that it's going to drive up prices, right? That's just basic economics.
A couple of quickies. What do you say when people point to the $3.5 billion value of like Real Madrid and Barcelona and Man U, and they say the value here is smaller? Obviously, you got 30 teams. It's the largest.
It speaks to the opportunity, Rick. I mean, if you can own a soccer team and in a in La Liga in Spain or own it in England with Arsenal, then they're going to be valuable. Part of it is because of the popularity of the sport. We're going to work hard to make MLS more popular so our teams become more valuable.
So in 2026, when the World Cup is here, are you still running MLS?
I doubt that.
Wow, that was a pretty damn candid answer. I think I probably got more of a candid answer than you given anybody else. But obviously, the league continues to move forward, and the legacy is there as well.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know that there's been. I mean, I think that would be almost 30 years or something like that. I don't see that happening.
Yeah, well, but you've created an incredible legacy.
No, it would be 28 years.
So
That's a long time.
It's a long time for anything. So, 100 of the greatest 50 years of the sports business, 100 people who are involved. Again, I really, really, really appreciate and am honored that you're in this book, and the book is better for having you in it.